Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to answer co-worker interview questions. Now, hiring managers are starting to ask more and more co-worker interview questions because they want to make sure you will fit quickly into their team and be able to collaborate with your co-workers to achieve the company's objectives. Therefore, if you have an interview coming up soon for any role or company, make sure you stay tuned because I promise to help you pass at the first attempt. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover in this tutorial. Number one. So I will tell you what makes a brilliant coworker so you can then answer the interview questions correctly. Number two, I will then give you 5 common coworker interview questions to prepare for. These 5 questions come up all the time during job interviews. You need to have top scoring answers prepared. Number 3, I will then give you a unique top scoring answer to each of those 5 co-worker interview questions to help you pass your interview. And then finally, number 4, I will tell you where you can instantly download these slides with the answers plus 50 quick responses to tough interview questions. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Thousands of you are passing your interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed. And please hit the like button right now. Give the video a like because that really does motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's get started. And here are the 7 things that make a brilliant coworker. Make sure you write these down and you can then use them in your answers to the common coworker interview questions. So the first thing that makes a brilliant coworker is someone who is supportive of other coworkers. If you are in the workplace and you notice one of your coworkers is struggling or having a difficult time, you should go over to them and offer your support. The second thing that makes a brilliant coworker is someone who never criticizes other people or management. We've all been in the workplace when somebody is critical of another coworker behind their back, or they complain about the organization all the time. That's not a good coworker. The third thing that makes a good coworker is someone who takes the lead during difficult situations. Now, most co-workers will go and tell their manager or supervisor about the difficult problem. But if you want to be a really good co-worker, you should take ownership of difficult situations and then work with your team to achieve a successful outcome. The fourth thing that makes a brilliant co-worker is someone who embraces change and encourages other people to do the same. So when the company wants to try out new initiatives, you embrace them and you put all of your effort into making it work. The fifth thing that makes a good coworker is someone who is willing to listen to other people's ideas and then trial them, give them a go. So they are not just focused on their own ideas, they are prepared to listen to other people. That makes a really good coworker. The next thing that makes a brilliant coworker is someone who is respectful of other people's views, beliefs, and backgrounds. And finally, the 7th thing that makes a brilliant coworker is someone who is always positive about everything that goes on. They are pleasant to be around and a joy to work with. They never complain about anything. So those are the 7 things that make a really good coworker. Make sure you take note of those. Pause the video, write them down, and then use these in your answers to the 5 most common coworker interview questions. So let me tell you what those 5 co-worker interview questions are, and I will also give you a top scoring answer to each question before telling you where you can download these slides. So the first co-worker interview question I recommend you prepare for is, what makes a good co-worker? Here is my top scoring answer. A good co-worker is crucial to the effective functioning of a team. A good co-worker supports everyone in a team is willing to offer support, guidance, and advice when needed, will never complain, and be open to continuous learning and development. A good co-worker embraces organisational change, tries new initiatives, and encourages other people to do the same. Finally, a good co-worker will be positive, pleasant to be around, and will take the lead during difficult challenges to achieve a successful outcome. Now, being a productive and effective co-worker is crucial to ensuring the organisation achieves its commercial and strategic goals. That is a top scoring answer to the first of our 5 common co-worker interview questions. What makes a good co-worker? Co-worker interview question number 2 is, how would you deal with a conflict with a co-worker? Now, don't make the mistake of saying in your answer, I would inform my manager about the conflict so they could help resolve it. That's not the way to answer this question. Here is my top scoring response. How would you deal with a conflict with a co-worker? I would take ownership of the conflict to quickly achieve a successful outcome. First, I would assess my own words and actions to ensure I wasn't contributing negatively to the conflict. Next, I would meet my co-worker privately, listen to their views and feelings, and ask questions to establish the cause of the problem. Finally, I would suggest an amicable way forward with my co-worker that we were both comfortable with and that focused on a positive outcome for the team's benefit. That is a strong top scoring answer to that common co-worker interview question that tells the hiring manager you are someone who is a great co-worker and you always focus on achieving positive outcomes for your team. Co-worker interview question number 3. What would you do if a co-worker was not doing their job properly? Again, don't immediately say, I would inform my manager about the fact that they were underperforming, and also don't say, I would ignore it. Here is exactly how to answer this common interview question. What would you do if a co-worker was not doing their job properly? I would speak to my co-worker privately to find out what was causing them to underperform. I would be tactful in my communication and show concern. They may be experiencing personal problems or feel they haven't received adequate training, in which case I would encourage them to speak to our manager for support. If there were no valid reasons for the underperformance, I would explain how their actions affected the team and offer to support them in their work until they were back up to speed. Now, if they refused to contribute to the team's goals, I would have no option but to inform my manager about the situation so the appropriate support and guidance could be provided. That is a brilliant answer. It shows that you are a supportive co-worker, you take ownership of situations and try to achieve a successful outcome. That is the best way to answer that common co-worker interview question. Interview question number 4. Tell me about a time you had to work with a difficult co-worker. This is a tricky interview question. It is called a behavioural interview question. I recommend you answer this question using the STAR method, STAR. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. Let me give you a top scoring answer to this common co-worker interview question that uses that STAR method. Here we go. Tell me about a time you had to work with a difficult co-worker. When I started working in my last job, a senior team member ignored my requests for advice and guidance. During team meetings, he would dismiss my ideas. Now, although this situation was uncomfortable, I did all I could to build a positive working relationship with my new co-worker. During a work break, I talked about his interests outside of work and established that we both supported the same sports team. Our common interest led to improved communications and a friendly bond. By being positive and using a different approach, I developed a positive working relationship and we became productive and supportive co-workers from that day forward. That is a really good, smart and intelligent answer that shows that you are a positive and confident co-worker who does all they can to build positive relationships with everyone in their team. Here's the next common co-worker interview question. Question number 5. Tell us about a time when you showed strong teamwork skills. Again, this is a behavioral interview question. Make sure you use the STAR method to get the highest scores possible. Here is my top scoring example answer. Tell us about a time when you showed strong teamwork skills. Here we go. I was working on a team project when we lost 2 co-workers to sickness. We had a tight deadline to meet that could not be changed. I took ownership of the situation to achieve a successful outcome. I held a team meeting where we discussed the project deadline and reallocated tasks to the remaining team members based on each other's strengths and experience. For the remaining tasks we were unable to complete, we outsourced them to qualified online contractors and monitored their work closely. By working together as a team, supporting each other, and using the best options we had available, we managed to achieve the deadline and complete the project to a high standard. Again, that is a top scoring answer. And you can see how all these responses are going to help you beat the competition and pass your interview at the first attempt. So the next thing to do, if you want to accelerate your learning even further and download these slides, is click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download these slides with the tips and the answers. Plus, you get an additional 50 quick answers to tough interview questions. This is a brilliant resource. It's going to help you pass your interview. The answers that I give you in this downloadable PDF document, the 50 answers, are quick, top scoring and easy to remember. They are perfect for those people who have a job interview coming up soon. Make sure you click that link and download the guide right now. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's really important. I want you to subscribe because I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend, negotiate the highest salary achievable, and also progress throughout your career. I can genuinely only do those things if you are subscribed. Please hit the like button because that really does motivate me to create more brand new, unique content that will help you pass every job interview you ever attend. Give the video a like, and also don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always a pleasure and an honor to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching and for supporting my channel. I wish you all the best for passing your job interview. Have a wonderful day.